confidence. Effortlessly, you let them know who is in command. You just that and more. Don't forget it. God worked hard on you for sure. Exes, Exodus. Shout out to my exes.
Class is in session every weekend with Sunday School with Lex. Connect with like-minded Black women every Sunday at 6 on the Lex's Exodus platform, where we have live panels and call-in shows in order to connect and share our stories, discuss divestment and other important topics pertaining to the plights of Black women, discuss self-empowerment and self-improvement, and much, much more. Tune in every Sunday at 6 p.m. ET at patreon.com/LexisExodus. See you soon.
Hey, boos, hey. It is Lexis Exodus, leader of the Black Women Exodus. How are y'all doing? And like always, if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Please share. Please comment in the comment section. Let me know that you're listening. Also, if you enjoy listening to my content on the go, the show is now available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts for audio listeners. Go check out my Patreon community where you can get access to bonus episodes and exclusive content and also a private community of like-minded divested women. It is linked below. Please also follow me on social media platforms. You can check me out everywhere on all platforms at Lexis Exodus. I also have a backup channel just in case something happens to this one. It is called Lex X. That's LEXEX. You can find all of this information in the description below.
So this is the second time I done recorded this mess. Hopefully second time's a charm. My mic was messing up. So there was like an echo, a stutter that was happening. I went and bought a new mic. That didn't fix it. Then I tweaked some things and it seems to be working now. So hopefully this is good. But y'all, since this is the second time around, let's get into it. I want to talk about this whole idea of spinning the block tonight and how so many Black women love to do this, even though it's a recipe for disaster, y'all. And the concept of spinning the block is very simple. If you're not familiar, it commonly occurs. It's when a relationship goes sour. And y'all know how Black women love to tolerate the most with nignogs. They'll get cheated on, embarrassed, used, and abused. Then we'll finally break up with the dusty. But for whatever reason, Black women are so damn hard-headed and stubborn, so trauma bonded, maybe. We don't believe that water is wet. So we have the tendency to take these losers back over and over again and reconcile. So that's spinning the block. And of course, this show is inspired by beautiful, grown and sexy R&B singer Ashanti, getting played, cheated on, and mistreated by Nick Nelly for 10 years back in the day. Only to break up with him and to get knocked up by him years later. So before we get into Ashanti, let's talk about Summer Walker's big goofy ass. So Summer Walker's dumb ass decided to do this and reconcile with Meech after he was caught red-handed, obviously cheating and publicly humiliating her. And allegedly, she's pregnant by him, y'all. Child. So let's first look at this clip of him getting caught red-handed on camera cheating.
Another one. So this is little Meech getting caught on yet another Ring camera with a woman while he was apparently dating Summer Walker. I don't know why people are mad at me. Like, I'm not the neighbor releasing my Ring camera footage, catching people cheating. Like, I'm just a nosy bystander, okay? So if you didn't know, Little Meech and Summer Walker are dating or were dating, and she posted these cryptic messages on her Instagram yesterday, basically letting everybody know that they broke up. Then the Ring camera footage was leaked today, and this is what he had to say about it. Let me show you what he had to say about it. Like, boy, who you think we stupid?
Damn, I can't help my cousin bring the bags in the house. Went to the grocery store, man.
Why? I mean, I didn't see not one grocery bag in the video, I'm just saying. But Summer Walker posted this today on her story. It's just crazy how a blank will really try to pursue the F out of you for 2 years, make you meet their whole family, want to be around you and your kids all day, and pay bills just to embarrass you to the world, laughing my ass off. I don't understand men, but I'm going to give it to God.
Not only that, he was also apparently pillow talking with other women about Summer and shared that allegedly Summer Walker has herpes, y'all.
Talk to Little Meech. You guys know Little Meech.
Does he pillow talk? Was he pillow talking about Summer Walker?
Oh yeah. He pillow talk a lot. And I'm so glad I fucked him with a condom. You know why? We was talking about Summer Walker because that's around the time they just broke up. I'm not trying to catch herpes. And the last she was with had herpes.
So you're saying Summer Walker had herpes?
Oh God.
Oh nah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Lil Meech told you that Summer Walker had herpes.
Yeah. She got herpes. Summer Walker.
Wow.
Damn.
I ain't asked him to tell me. He told me. And I'm like, yo, but why she got herpes and you fucking with her? He was like, oh, I wasn't attracted to her like that. She wanted to have sex all day. No, but guess what? She got it from a gay nigga. She was fucking with a gay nigga.
Wow.
Yeah.
Getting kind of hot in here.
I'm hot.
I'll tell you something about this. You know Summer Walker is definitely bigger than him, right? They had a deal together to make money together. But I'm saying this right now because last time, this motherfucker kept my clothes. I don't leave my dirty clothes around because people can take your clothes and go do witchcraft with that shit. Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying she do voodoo and shit now?
Oh hell yeah, that bitch do voodoo too. But that's one thing that she don't want out. That's one thing she don't want nobody to know. She got
Well,
voodoo.
it's out now.
Child. So after he's publicly embarrassed and humiliated her, this is her words. Now they're back together. And apparently he recently confirmed that she was pregnant.
Is you that desperate, huh? Is you that desperate? They are telling me that Summer Walker boyfriend, Little Meech, you know that dude that disrespected her, was messing around with all these type of women, putting up groceries and crap. Yeah, honey. Summer Walker, she got that big old butt. All that surgery done to get disrespected. I know she lying, and she don't need no nigga for no goddamn money. So what is really going on? Girl, I was over there at the neighborhood talk, and they said, Little Meech, they had his mouth. They said, so what's going on? You got kids or not? He said, oh, I got one on the way. My girl pregnant. Now, which girl is this? God damn it. Is Summer Walker, you pregnant again by a different goddamn daddy? Baby daddy. Y'all know she got one baby daddy, two baby daddy, three. This gonna be like the third motherfucking baby daddy. Summer Walker, slow down. Slow your goddamn ass down now. This is just good. I gotta bear witness to this shit. So it is my goddamn business to speak on if I gotta bear witness to it and she's fronting that shit in my face. Tell me, I can hear, I see your dumb ass. Well, it ain't none of your, yes, the fuck it is. She put it in my motherfucking face to speak on this shit. So it is our goddamn bit. They got the cameras recording this shit. If they didn't want us to know, then keep the shit off the internet. Right. Anyway, girl, he on video talking about his girl pregnant. It better not be Summer fucking Walker. That's all I know. So Summer Walker is dealing with a nigga, Little Meech, okay? And he got another girl pregnant. That's dumb as hell too. Girl, I can't make this shit up. I can't.
Y'all, why y'all my faves gotta be so damn dumb? And y'all who listen to the channel know how much I love Summer's music. I actually bought tickets to one of her concerts years ago. She ended up canceling because y'all know how she is, always trying to pretend like she's so anxious, but all the time on her internet pulling stunts like this. Anyway, I still enjoy her music, but between her becoming a Negro's fourth baby mama, having twins by a second ninja she's known for less than a year, then getting pregnant a third time by this dusty, ugly ninja, I can't, girl. Like, I can't, Summer. There ain't no redeeming qualities at this point. Like, sorry, your voice is beautiful, but you having the stage presence of a corpse already make it hard to be a fan, Summer. And to top it off, you moving like this. So this dum-dum done embarrassed and humiliated her in front of the world, caught live in color in HD cheating. Also, pillow talking to a bum bitch that's not even on Summer's level when it comes to celebrity status, talent, money, and etc. But she want to spin the block just to look like a damn clown again. And to become a baby mama 3 times over by 3 different ninjas. I cannot. I love Summer, but you a damn bird, girl. And we all make mistakes. I've made mistakes as well, but smart women learn from them. Like, remember she got dragged for trying to compare herself to Jada Waiter, talking about, oh, I tried to tolerate cheating like Jada, but I can't. Jada checked her and said, bitch, Jada said, no, I only had to hit my head once. I got knocked up by a ninja once and learned my lesson. You keep doing the same thing over and over again, having these multiple fatherless children and still ain't learning. She keep messing with fuck nigga after fuck nigga, expecting a different result. And it's different niggas, same shit. A wise woman once said, the definition of insanity is messing with the same fuck boy and expecting a different result. Or however that saying goes. This is what happens when you spin the block. And listen, at the very least, we'll have a bomb album to listen to. On her most recent album, she got a song called For Baby Mama. I guess on this new album, she gonna have a track called Third Baby Daddy and 4 different children. I don't know, child. She's still gonna give corpse on stage. She's still gonna get dead body on stage. But at least the music will sound good. So have that, it says. Do what you want to do. So apparently Tamar is back with the Snow Ape as well.
People want to know we're back together.
Facts.
But we didn't get back together until
Saint Sunday.
well, the end of the night on the Saint Sunday.
That's true.
When we went to the game, we were not together at all. We were just friends. And I don't think the 2 of us expected that. Did you expect that? I didn't expect that either. It's so crazy. Like, y'all think that man went on 1 date. Like, he did not. How many dates in 6 weeks did you go on? Like, the man of God was outside. And everybody keep pinpointing him to this person, and it's not like that. That person just want to be associated. And it's giving very much like... It's crazy, because y'all act like... I don't even want to discuss it.
We are definitely back together. But, because I chose to be back together, and I love her with all my heart. Now, I'm sure she is going to explain that I didn't hurt her. I didn't cheat her. I didn't break her heart. I didn't lie to her in our relationship. There are things that I needed to heal from, and that's real. Sometimes when you come into a relationship, now listen, Tamar and I met on a show. It was like speed dating for like 6 weeks. Got engaged, I proposed. I loved her. Some things happened. And do I accept responsibility for things that I failed? Absolutely. But were there things that I needed to heal from? Come on, absolutely. 1000%. Did I hurt her? Yes. Purposely. I don't hide from that. I don't.
He wasn't even speaking.
I don't hide from that.
He wasn't even speaking to
I was single, we weren't speaking, period. But I had to get to a place where my anger and my hurt could heal, and I healed.
That's why I had to go get my man back, y'all. And I know y'all lying. If y'all thought I was gonna let my man go because he took some crackhead to a basketball game while we was broke up. No, man. That was not my man. He don't owe me no loyalty when we broke up. I could have went out with his homeboy. What's up? It's all fair game when you broke up. Don't get it up. It's a good man, Savannah.
Child, now she going back and forth with reality show Tommy, who also allegedly was dating the dude at the same time. Child, listen. And again, this is why it makes me so damn mad that people be acting like Tamar's dating pattern is an L for all divestors. Tamar is not divested. We went over this. Ain't no divested women dating no wiggers. We don't date dusties of no color. We not interested in snow apes. And I believe they are down in Atlanta. Wiggers are bad enough as is, but Atlanta Wiggers got to be the worst kind, child. And he's sitting there with a fitted cap and a black scent. A slew of black baby mamas and baby mama tears in his path, looking a plumb dumb fool. Now Tamar is embarrassing herself, arguing with Tommy online, spinning the block to become the next fool, I guess. Child, let's talk about JD and Janet, who have been photographed together as well. Child, listen, for the life of me, years later, I still can't understand why Janet gave this leprechaun-looking ass ninja a chance. Face-side nigga. He looked like a damn pug. I have no idea what Janet saw in him the first time, child. Even during his peak. Even during the peak of his celebrity status, when he was on his A game and was very successful and was a widely renowned artist and producer, she always had the biggest star power. She always had more money. She always looked better. She was always more talented than him. He shouldn't have been able to even sniff her dirty draws. Yet she still gave him a chance, and the nigga still fumbled the ball. Dumb nigga. Dummy. First of all, side note, ladies, this is why you should never, ever date beneath your league. Ever, ladies. I don't care how nice he is. I don't care how well he seems to treat you at first. What tends to happen when women do this is Dusties get an ego boost and start thinking they finer, more desirable than they really are and do stuff like this. So it's rumored that the reason why they broke up in the first place is because he cheated and got a stripper pregnant. So y'all remember that confession song everybody thought was about Usher having a side baby on Chili? Well, JD actually came out and said that he wrote that song and it was about him getting a stripper pregnant, y'all. And allegedly that was while he was with Janet. So it's like, imagine looking like a damn dog, looking like a schnauzer in the face and cheating on the Janet Jackson, a part of the Jackson family. Sister of Michael Jackson, y'all. Child. Anyway, so they were recently seen out together again, and rumors are circulating the blogs that Janet is spinning the block. And I'm hoping this ain't it. I do now think that Janet is smarter than that now that she's matured and she's older. Remember after she broke up with JD, she ended up marrying a billionaire and remained in the marriage just long enough for their prenup to say she could take half his money. Then she bounced, took her baby and bounced. And said deuces. I refuse to believe Janet is moving like this. So, child, let's get to Nelly and Ashanti, y'all.
Hold on. Before we go, Sean, what's Sean at? Before we go, y'all look at Sean, Miss Ashanti. Hold on, what that record at, baby? My boy Cardinal Haynes. Oh, God. And I want everybody. It's almost that time. That's what I'm talking about. But I want everybody, especially the women, I want to hear y'all say, seal the deal.
Seal the deal!
Say, seal the deal.
Seal the deal!
Ooh. We love y'all. Good night. Oh, yeah. Somebody else.
No, say it ain't so. Y'all, I'm so heartbroken. It's like my fave's been dropping like flies left and right. First Rihanna, then Kiki, then Halle Bailey. Now Ashanti is pregnant. Child. And I jinxed this because I literally was talking about how younger celebs like your Halle Baileys, your Summer Walkers. They don't even wait to get their footing solidified in their careers before getting knocked up. So they'll create one hit album or one very popular record, and then next thing you know, they popping up baby mamas, just popping out babies left and right. And when I talked about this, I mentioned how back in the day, our 90s and early 2000s urban artists and Black women celebs didn't move like that. They got their bread first. They prioritized their careers first before having children. And I talked about how Beyonce waited a very long time to have kids. Mary J. Blige the same. I also mentioned how happy I was that Ashanti was able to do this as well. All for her to end up making me look crazy, embarrassing me, and spinning a block and getting knocked up by a crackhead weeks later. Child. Like, girl, you done waited all that time. I believe she's 42. Dodged all them bastard baby making bullets from these ninjas. Made it to your 40s just to get knocked up by this washed up nignog. And don't come for me, y'all. Ashanti and Nelly are not the same anymore. They don't have the same status. They're not in the same realm anymore. So back in the day, he definitely was the bigger star when they initially dated. But 20 years later, he is not. I mean, Ashanti has aged like fine wine. She hasn't been jaded, used, and abused and discarded like a lot of younger Black women artists have been in the industry. Now, you talk about pivoting your brand and rebranding. She was always cute back then, but I feel like back in the day, she was kind of known as the artist who really couldn't sing. Like, we didn't know her because of her vocals, but she was pretty, so she was successful and became this uber popular artist due to being Irv Gotti's mistress. It was almost like Sweetie, where it was kind of implied that she had pretty privilege, and that's the reason why she was so successful, because of her looks and not really her talent. Well, people don't look at Ashanti like that anymore.
Stop it.
Every time she comes up here, she on vacation.
Evie, I know you're not talking.
She's been like, I go on vacation for
Ashanti
a week.
lives a
But
life.
it's a workcation.
She lives a life.
Envy be on vacation nonstop.
Nah.
Exactly. You too, Envy.
She lives a life.
Ashanti be on vacation
And the thing
all
about
the
Envy
damn
is he's
time.
He's doing, you know what I'm saying? It's the amphibian. We hit the sand, we hit the water, we come back to the sand all in one.
Here's the vibes. Here's the vibes.
We still staying healthy. Here's the vibes.
Trying to talk shit after show.
Shut your ass up.
Everybody got
We a team.
If I fall in that ocean, I
turn it around. All right, I just want to say hey again. Happy New Year. I gotta put my phone away. I'm a probably pull it out when you get closer.
Baby, I don't know why you wanna do me wrong. Did we get too hot for the machine?
The machine was like, what do you got to
So you went up home, I'm all alone.
Come on.
And you were always
Come
Well, you know I really love you. I can't deny.
Okay.
I can't see how you could bring me to so many tears after all these years.
ladies.
See, my days are cold without you. But I'm hurting right within you. And though my heart can take no more, I keep on running back to you.
That we tried. I found out we were living a lie. And after all of this love that we made, I know now you don't love me inside. The way that I love you. The way that I love you. The way that I love you.
So talk about rebranding. Now she's known for being gorgeous, aging backwards, taking lavish vacations, living her best life, body goals. For a long time, even, they was giving J-Lo hell because apparently it's Ashanti's voice singing a lot of the vocals on most of J-Lo's popular hits. And we just watched a clip of her doing the verses against Keisha, where Keisha Cole looked a mess. Ashanti did not. She looked vibrant, youthful, full of energy, charismatic. The vocals was vocal and child. She sang and Keisha did not. Nelly, on the other hand, his branding has gone downhill. He's been on a sharp decline since his heyday back in the early 2000s.
Good evening. Rap star and St. Louis native Nelly is facing multiple felony charges tonight. He was arrested this morning in Tennessee. Nelly, whose real name is Cornell Haynes, is charged with felony drug possession and possession of drug paraphernalia. A Tennessee state trooper stopped Nelly's bus this morning. Investigators say the officers searched the bus after noticing a strong smell of marijuana. Prosecutors say the trooper found meth, a small amount of pot, and several weapons. Nelly and another man were booked at the Putnam County Jail in Tennessee. Stay with News 4 for any new developments in this case.
In 2016, he found himself in some more trouble. It was reported that there was a $2.4 million tax lien against Nelly due to unpaid taxes owed to the IRS.
Nelly was arrested for alleged sexual assault. ET has learned that the 42-year-old rapper was taken into custody early Saturday morning for allegedly assaulting a woman on his tour bus in Washington.
On October 7th, 2017, Nelly was arrested in Auburn, Washington on suspicion of second-degree rape after a woman alleged that he invited her onto his tour bus earlier that morning and raped her. Nelly, of course, denied this, and on December 14th, it was revealed Nelly would not be charged in the case at all because the woman did not want to testify. Then in January 2018, he got accused of rape by 2 more women, and this right now is an ongoing investigation, and who knows what will happen of that. But based off the last accusation of the charges being dropped, I'm assuming this is going to go the same route.
Child, y'all see him geeking on stage? I can't remember where I first heard about this, but I remember it being a known fact that he was a cokehead and did drugs. But in addition to that, he's also had financial issues, multiple felonies due to drug and weapon charges, and even multiple SA allegations. As a matter of fact, when I was Googling this, prepping for this show, apparently even country music fans are upset. Because y'all know Nelly dabbled in country back in the day and even released a country album. Well, I found an article when I was prepping for this show saying, why is this ninja accepted in the country music after all these allegations still? like the hillbilly sick of his ish too. They said, back to the ghetto you go, Negro. Y'all like my redneck voice? You've been canceled over here, ding dong. Country music fans ain't playing that. You get your black ass the hell out of here. My redneck accent is awful, but that's how the rural folk here in Ohio talk. Washed up, non-rapping, hit the wall eyes. Back to the ghetto you go. And Ashanti has maintained this squeaky clean image for years. I mean, it's difficult to be in the industry and to begin your career in the music industry as young as she did and not be tarnished by any scandals. There hasn't been any drug or substance abuse stories about her or any arrests. She's had this squeaky clean image for decades. And her brand has evolved to her just being this gorgeous R&B starlet that people still love and are still very nostalgic about. And here she is tarnishing her image because she wanted to spin a block, child. Knocked up by this ninja who peaked almost 3 damn decades ago. And I truly think she succumbed to the pressure of becoming a baby mama after Blackistan denigrated and berated her for being single and child-free, making her a trending topic because of this earlier this year.
Once again, here come men with nothing else to offer the room but audacity. Stating being fine and 42 with no kids and nobody want to marry you is not a flex. And also saying 43 they're beautiful and sexy and never married, some smell fishy. So I need y'all to explain to me why a woman's worth is tied to marriage. And once you're done there, please explain to me why her worth should be tied to the number of kids she has. Ashanti has said on multiple occasions that she doesn't post her personal life on social media. She only did that with Nelly. And that was still far and few in between. So she could be dating and you would never know. You're on the outside looking in. Ashanti has also stated that anytime she is on vacation, best believe she is earning a bag while on that vacation. She also has a swimsuit line that she is always promoting. Y'all be so loud, so wrong, and so pressed about a black woman's business for what?
Now, y'all see this fucked up shit. Y'all see this. And this is why I encourage black women to divest, because this is how messed up and toxic the community is. So they done made her fertility public fodder. Talked about her so much on social media, they made her womb a trending topic. And denigrated and berated this beautiful woman who is a 10 by anyone's standards. I mean, absolutely gorgeous, successful, talented, famous, and wealthy, body, yada, yada. Had the nerve to insert themselves in their broke ass opinions about her fabulous life and shamed and belittled her so much because she chose to be fuck nigga free and child free that now she's decided to become a baby mama. And Blackistan is going up. This is clearly a win for the ninjas, not for Ashanti. Ashanti, you done took an L to come into this nonsense.
Remember when I told y'all that there's somebody out there for everybody? And what one woman is not willing to accept, another woman is there with her hands out waiting for crumbs? That's exactly the situation that reminds me of this whole Nelly and Ashanti relationship, right? He was with that other woman for nearly a decade. And she went on that show and she said, I don't want to be just a baby mama. I want to be a wife. Like, I want it to be love, marriage, baby, and in that order. And in that order. And we don't know why they broke up, or at least I don't know why they broke up. And now he's rebounding with Ashanti, and let's just call it what it is. It's a rebound, sis. Like, it's a rebound. I hate to see Ashanti going out bad like this, because honestly, when I saw that she was pregnant, in my head, I said, yikes. Because already, sis, and why didn't you make him marry you? But this is a middle-aged man who did not marry the woman that he was engaged to for 7 years. And he's probably not going to marry Ashanti either. And if we're really keeping it a buck, probably the only reason that he's with Ashanti is because he's already middle-aged and he's nearing the end of his life. And he wants somebody to spend the rest of his life with, and he wants a kid. And Chantel was not going to give him a kid without marriage. A lot of black women are too comfortable being the baby moms. Now, Chantel was like, I'm not going to be a baby mom. But Ashanti was like, oh, please, please love me. I'll be your baby mom. Girl.
Bingo. And people don't like when you call a thing, but it is what it is. This is an L for Ashanti. And here's my thing. Ashanti and Nelly initially dated when he was at the peak of his career. He was a highly successful, multi-million-dollar platinum recording artist. He was a young A-lister back then. And guess what? He treated Ashanti as such in true nigga fashion. You know, she talked about them breaking up back in the day because he cheated and she couldn't trust him. Y'all know how these ninjas are. And I remember hearing a saying that said, you know a woman's true character when a man has nothing, and you know a man's true character when he has everything. Child, back then this nigga was young, rich and famous. He had everything. He was wealthy. He was affluent. He had women throwing themselves at him. Remember the tip drill video and he was cutting up? And he just ran through all them damn preferences, child, in his heyday. Remember Miss Jackson, he dated for a while. Well, he broke Ashanti's heart. And he was also in a long-term relationship with Miss Jackson for a long time. Broke her heart as well. Now he old, washed. Don't nobody listen to his music anymore. Ain't nobody checking for him anymore. He's aging, probably experiencing health issues. One, because he's a middle-aged man, but two, because look at the lifestyle that he lived. You can't continue to have, utilize drugs and have reckless sex and alcohol every night on the road. All that eventually catches up to you. And now that his dad needs to sit down somewhere because he's old and he hit the wall and his best days are over, suddenly he want to spin a block and trap Ashanti and turn her into a baby mama. No ring, just more bastard babies. And y'all cracked me up. Like, somebody in my comments said, oh, it's crazy how BWE is divisive over this. I have no idea what she's talking about because I haven't seen anyone in the BWE sector co-signing this. As a matter of fact, if you follow someone who claims to be for Black women advocacy and they supporting her having a child with this drug addict ex-offender, please don't follow me. Please go away because we are not the same. That is totally against the basic principles and foundation of divestment. The only thing I can imagine some Black women in this space saying is, well, maybe she just wanted children. You know, some women just want to experience raising a child and to experience motherhood. And she's actually smart for not marrying him. That would just make matters worse. Duh. If you don't want to marry someone, you probably shouldn't have children with them either. Like, are y'all for real? I be feeling like y'all just trolling at this point. Let's use common sense here. Let's incorporate critical thinking here. You know, some people have said, oh, she's aging, she wants children, but maybe not marriage. Oh, all women don't center men. And some women just want to experience being a mother. Some of y'all are even comparing it to successful single women going to a sperm donor. That's dumb as well. Like, do y'all know how rigorous the donor process is? I think y'all just picture crackheads just nutting in a cup for $40, and then a millionaire, multi-millionaire, successful corporate woman who just so desperate to have a child just comes in the doctor's office and is like, okay, cool, just give me whatever. That's not how it works, y'all. That's not how it works. When a woman goes to choose a sperm donor, she gets to pick and choose the attributes of the donor. So she gets to select things like father's hair, what skin color is he, his ethnicity, his education level, even personality traits, because doctors understand all of that is genetic. That's well known. I went to one website preparing for this, and they talked about how the donors answer questions about their personality, even about their temperament, their family history and life experience, their careers. They even do a personality test on donors and even allow the women to listen to audio interviews of these men as well to make sure they're making a wise choice. That's because all of this is genetic, y'all. Study shows that things like drug addiction is even genetic, and people whose family has a history of substance abuse are more likely to follow the same pattern. Same with mental health issues. So knowing that, even if she is maybe just reaching a certain age where she wants to experience motherhood, why the fuck would it make sense for her to procreate with a crackhead serial rapist, y'all? Allegedly. Like, seriously, are y'all for real? Yeah. What are y'all thinking? Stop trying to justify this nonsense. It doesn't make sense. Stop it. It doesn't make sense to have a child with someone with so many character flaws. And based off his track record, he seems like an awful person. This is nonsense. And that's just me entertaining y'all's nonsense. I don't believe that was Ashanti's intention. I don't believe this was some carefully calculated decision where she thought, well, I'm 42, so I just want to experience the joy of motherhood. So let me have this baby. Nelly can keep it moving. I don't believe that's what it is. Not at all. I believe that she is like many other Black women and succumb to the peer pressure of Blackistan. We just looked at how they denigrated her earlier this year for talking about being 42 and beautiful without a husband and without children is not a flex. I think she felt that pressure. I think she felt like, oh, my biological clock is ticking. I think she also felt embarrassed and humiliated for being in her 40s without having a family. So I think she settled to become a baby mama. It seriously happens all the time. Something happens with Black women mentally between our late 20s and 30s and 40s where we lose common sense and we feel like time is running out. And we throw caution to the wind because we believe in this fairy tale of happily ever after and think that things will just work themselves out, even if these dudes ain't ish. And we believe in whack love so much that we be all right settling with the next nigga nearby, even if he's problematic. And this is not going to end well, y'all. And I hate to speak over people's lives like this, but it's not going to end well for Ashanti. And as a matter of fact, cheating allegations have recently been circulating through the blogs already.
My source called me, okay? She's not pregnant. She's not pregnant. Now this source is a source. And I'm gonna just leave this right here. She ain't pregnant because he just had a baby. She ain't pregnant because he just had a baby. Let's get to know that other baby first.
Told y'all. What homegirl say? This nigga back to wreak havoc and to finish her off. Because to him, Ashanti was the one who got away. This is how weird and sadistic niggas are. Ashanti left that relationship unscathed. She dodged that bullet. He wasn't able to permanently lock her down and make her linked to him by trapping her with the baby. And years later, she is highly desired. She's still seen as very, very beautiful, as a sex symbol. She's living her best life. So he came back to finish the job. That's why that tweet went viral of all the Ning saying lock her down when it came out that they were back together. No ring after wasting a decade of her life. She didn't let him spin the block just to make her a baby mama, and I can't. I'll say this and I'll wrap this up. I remember when I decided to be done like this and spin the block with one of my exes. And I remember vividly one of my best friends at the time asking me, well, what's different about him this time? And I remember thinking, oh, you know, he seems like he's matured and grown a lot. We were very young still, but he had finally gotten his own place and had his own car, things that I had for a long time since I was 18. And guess what happened? Things were cool for the first few months. It was a honeymoon phase. People feel like just because you're familiar with someone, you can't have a honeymoon phase. No, it's even worse because you still have that honeymoon phase because it's new, because you're still relearning each other. But then you have that nostalgia and familiarity of what you had previously. And it's like you're picking up where you left off. And it's amplified by the fact that, you know, it's still, you know, an element of newness to it. And so things were cool for the first few months. Then he got comfortable again and reverted right back to cheating, being abusive, and being a fuckboy. And the only difference is I couldn't walk away completely because I ended up having a baby as well, just like Ashanti. Ciao. So what do y'all think about Ashanti being able to dodge bullets and avoid being knocked up by ninjas for so long, all to spin a block years later and to get knocked up by Nelly? Do you think this will end well? Do you think that she's being strategic by this and just wanted to have a baby and didn't want marriage, so that's why she's pregnant by Nelly? Do you think that's a wise decision? What do y'all think about Summer Walker getting pregnant a third time by a third ninja? Chad, I'm so interested to hear y'all's thoughts. Please sound off down below. Until next time, see you guys. Bye.
Even if you think I should, bitch, bigger, I don't give.
If y'all come across a red iPhone, can you please bring it to the sound stage? Red iPhone, appreciate it.